Don't make me close one more door. Shut the doors in this house when I tell you to. Good morning. Hi, Form. Good morning. Oh, my gut is hanging out. That's sexy. I'm like Samantha on Sex and the City. Good morning, everybody. We are talking about healing from a narcissist because that's what everybody wants to know. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Shout out to Phil Collins for that drum solo in the Air Tonight. I don't know about you guys, but that drum solo in the Air Tonight is so dope. Like, boom, 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 boom. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Okay, anyway. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Coffee Talk. I am your host, Simon Cowell, and I am so happy to be here. Thank you to everybody who got a State of Style cross, sideways cross, or State of Style bracelet or something for Mother's Day. That is so dope. I truly, truly appreciate you. Anyway, okay, so this hair really needs some assistance, folks. Oof. All right, so we've talked about spotting and identifying narcissistic relationships, right? We've talked about what the signs are that you may be in a relationship with a narcissist. And a lot of people want to know, is there a way to heal? Well, yes, you can heal from anything. It doesn't mean that you'll forget. It doesn't mean that you won't look back on the time you spent with certain people and want to punch yourself in the face for all the wasted time you spent. Because I know I do. But there is a way to begin to heal. And I want to talk about that. And I know that it exists because I did it. I was in a relationship with a narcissist for 2 years. And then in business with a narcissist for 18 months. And had a friend that was a narcissist and didn't realize really what I was getting myself into. First, I will tell you this. The number one thing you have to, not number one, but I say everything is number one, but like the number one thing that you have to realize being in a relationship with a narcissist is you were not loved for you. You were loved as a utility for what you could provide to continue to inflate their warped reality for who they are. Oftentimes, narcissists are not where they want to be in life. They're not who or what they want to be in life. So they attract people like us to artificially inflate them into believing that they could be anything they want to be. They don't love us because of who we are. They don't genuinely love us. They're not in love with us. They only love us as a utility. What can this woman or man do for me to keep me feeling alive, inflated, whatever? And we, because we're good people and we're loving people, continue that inflation because we want the person we're with to feel loved. Oftentimes, we don't realize we're being used by a narcissist until we are so far down that rabbit hole that we literally have spent the last 6 months picking dirt out of our fingernails and carrots out of our assholes. And then we're like, oh my God, I'm in a relationship with a narcissist. Okay? So the number one thing you need to do is stop asking yourself what you could have done differently, how you could have loved them better, because the truth is, they didn't love you for your love. You were simply a utility to keep them inflated. That's it. You were a helium tank. They were a balloon. You were a helium tank. When the helium stopped and the balloons started to deflate, they had no use for you anymore. So they began to get rid of you the way they know how to get rid of everybody. Pushing them away, being severely emotionally abusive, typically picking their abusive fights at night, or right before you have to go to work, or right before the two of you are going to separate, because they want you sleep deprived, and they also want you, when you're apart from them, to not be able to think about anything but them. Just so you know, it is not an accident that narcissists pick fights with the people they love at night before bed, or before you have to go do something. Work, a presentation, breakfast with your mother, whatever it is, okay? Those are very intentional fight times. They know that if they start a fight with you at night before you go to sleep, that you won't sleep well. They know that if they start a fight with you on Christmas morning before you go to your parents' house, you will be unsettled. They know that if they start a fight with you before you go to work, that you won't be able to think about anything but them. This is what they want. This is not an accident. Okay? Okay. So the first thing you need to remember is there's nothing wrong with the way that you love. You are a wonderful lover. You are loving the wrong person, right? I saw a picture the other day of somebody who peeled their chicken nuggets. They went to McDonald's and peeled their chicken nuggets. Now listen, I can't eat gluten, but I ain't fitting to sit around and pick no damn chicken nuggets. That definitely ain't gonna happen, okay? Peeling chicken nuggets is like loving a narcissist. Honestly, it just makes such a damn mess of everything, and it just doesn't make any kind of sense to me. Okay, so the first thing you need to realize is no matter how you would have loved them, it isn't about love for them. You are a utility that they are using to keep them inflated. You are a helium machine. That is just a fact. Okay? That's it. Then, the number one reason we can't heal, is the shame that we feel for loving a narcissist. Now listen to me. That shame is not yours to carry. That shame should be the shame of the narcissist for who and what they are. But they want us to feel shameful. We walk around making excuses for them because we are so embarrassed about the things we put up with and the things we tolerated and the shame we carry that we still make excuses for them after we've left them, because we don't want people to know the severity of how far we allowed it to go. That is why I tell all the truth about my relationship with a narcissist. I tell you guys everything, all the way down to the bathroom floor. I tell you how much weight I lost. I tell you how I laid on the floor and begged him to have sex with me when he told me that I was too sexual and too aggressive and no man would ever want to have sex with me again. And I begged him. I literally begged a man to have sex with me. He used sex as a weapon. Told me no one would ever want to have sex with me. Said I was too masculine. I was so embarrassed by what I allowed to go on. I carried so much shame after I left the relationship that I tried to downplay it. I tried to downplay it, like, oh, it wasn't that bad. Like, things, it just didn't work out. He cheated on me. That was something that people could grasp and people could go, oh, okay, I get that. Oh, he cheated? Okay, got it. I can compartmentalize that reason for breaking up. He did end up cheating on me, but that wasn't why I broke up with him. That wasn't the problem. The problem was that I was suicidal at the end of that relationship. I was so full of shame, I could barely breathe. I was so skinny, okay? I was so skinny that, like, you know how white girls always want to be skinny? That's like a thing we have. I was so skinny that other white girls were like, are you dying? Are you actually dying? Like, I was so skinny because I thought if I was skinny, he would love me. Y'all, it's not, I need you to understand, like, what, okay, baby, skinny, what do you mean by skinny, Jamie? Well, I'm like average now, and I'm like 135 pounds. I was like 119 pounds. I don't think you guys understand. I was like Olivia. I looked like my 11-year-old. So my point is that the number one thing that you can do to begin to heal from a narcissist is release the shame. Tell the real story. Take the power away from the situation, because when you remain shameful, you cannot heal. Everybody wants to know how I healed. I healed because I stopped lying. I stopped making excuses for him. I started to say, excuse me, I need you to understand, I didn't just break up with him because he cheated on me. I broke up with him because he weaponized every single emotion that I felt in that relationship. He used my own emotions and my own love as a weapon against me. He was a narcissist who controlled me and shamed me and kept me sleep deprived and used sex as a weapon. Charlie, yeah. Let's go, sister. Come on, Bugaboo. Did you brush? Let me see how cute. Oh my God, you're cute. Hey, do you want me to put it up? You need to take your medicine, please. Tell Daddy right now. She was listening. I don't want her to hear any of this because she has nightmares. So the number one, so everybody always wants to say, how do you heal? You heal by releasing the shame. If it's your mother, you get honest. You get honest. As soon as you get honest and you take control of the narrative and you start telling your truth, you can start to heal. When you continue to make excuses for your narcissist because you're shameful, you cannot heal. You are stuck. You are stuck. As long as you are making excuses for the narcissist that you have any relationship with, mother, work, friend, lover, and you continue to carry the shame, you cannot heal. You cannot heal. But when you start to tell the truth and you start to take control of the narrative and you start to say, like, listen, I was a victim in this. I was not loved for love. I was a utility. I was keeping him or her going, inflated. I was just a helium tank, right? It doesn't matter who it is. Your children's father, you've got your mother. The only way for you to heal is to release the shame. And not everybody's going to believe you. Excellent point. There are going to be people who go, whatever. I had people go, him? Really? He was such a nice bartender. What are you, an asshole? What do you think? The bartender's going to be, look, like, shame you for your drink? I lived with the man for 2 years. He's a nice bartender. Shut up. And if you don't believe me, you're not my people. You're not my people. You can literally eat an entire bag of dicks. I don't care. The truth is, I'm at a place now where I don't need people to believe me. I really don't need people to believe me anymore. It doesn't matter to me because I have healed from it. I carried shame for so long. I went through PTSD. I was like literally bamboozled, swadeezlied, cockamamie. I was like living in an alternate universe. Up was down, down was up. I didn't know what was truth anymore. And yes, I let my guard down after. Absolutely. Michael is not at all a narcissist. I was very honest with Michael. Very honest with Michael. I laid all my cards out when we started dating. I said, listen, I'm embarrassed to say it, but I fell in love with a man who never loved me back. He used me. He abused me. I was broken. Like, I was so honest with Michael, and he was like, okay, let's do it right. Let's try to love each other the right way. I mean, Michael and I are not perfect, but he's definitely not a narcissist. But I will tell you what being in that relationship has done to me. I am healed from that relationship. I really am. But every once in a while, Michael will tell me he told me something that he knows he didn't tell me. For example, he'll say, don't forget I'm playing golf today at 12 o'clock. And I'll say, why didn't you tell me that before? And he'll say, I did tell you. Now, we both know he didn't tell me. Okay? That is a very manipulative tool. It is a very manipulative thing. Okay? That Michael brings into this marriage from his ex situation. Okay? He was always afraid to tell her that he was going to go play golf because she had a problem with it. So his defense was to lie. So he carries that baggage into this marriage. So he'll tell me he's playing golf, and when I react, he gets PTSD, like, oh God, my ex used to make a big deal. So he'll say, I told you, I already told you, knowing that he didn't tell me. And I will get insane because it is a very manipulative, gaslighting type of thing that I can't stand. It is a trigger for me, and I will literally claw his eyeballs out of his face. So when I say to him, I'm telling you right now, you're about to trigger the beast. I'm just letting you know now. If you don't cop right now, I'm going to claw your eyeballs out. And he usually is like, okay, maybe I didn't tell you. Maybe I thought I told you and I forgot. Or maybe okay. I can't not stand that. So anyway, how do I heal? How did I heal? You heal by releasing the shame. Stop making excuses for the narcissist. No matter how embarrassed you are, own all of it. As soon as you own how bad it was, as soon as you own how you got bamboozled, you take all the power back. You tell the truth, and you start to realize you're not the only one, and you start to heal. As long as you are making excuses, as long as you are carrying shame still, as long as you are carrying the burden of what happened to you, you cannot heal. You have to release the shame. You have to. Okay. I love you guys so much today. I am going to go get dressed so I can take this dog to daycare and then go get coffee because it's my favorite part of the morning. I love you guys so much today. Have a great, great day.
Mom.